What's up, everybody? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be showing you guys a book that I picked up, a major DC key issue from the Silver Age. And I'm going to tell you how I was able to acquire this book. And it started with me looking or finding a copy of Ultimate Fallout 4 down in Texas at the end of 2018. I remember buying the book for roughly around $30. It was priced to be sold. Like, I felt the person selling it had nothing to do, wanted nothing to do with the book. The reason the person that sold it to me said that they were trying to sell it is because it was inside the poly bag and it had the infamous crease on it from the bag. I was just happy to be able to find one at such an affordable price that I went ahead and picked it up. And I was a big believer in this book, in Ultimate Fallout 4. I made a lot of videos on it. The book had a lot of doubters on it behind it, but I was a big believer. I felt like the book had a lot going for it, and it turns out that it did, and that book's kind of exploded ever since. And around the same time that I found this book, which is, I felt kind of ironic, maybe even poetic a little bit, I made a list for my 2019 goals list, but it was more of a longer term list because it had some really big books on there. And one of the books that I showed on there, I was able to acquire today because I was able to sell Ultimate Fallout 4 at its peak last year, and I've been kind of holding on to those funds, looking for the right copy for me at the right price. And I'm going to show you guys the book. This is Action Comics 252, CBCS graded at a 1.8. This is the first appearance of Kara Zor-El, first Supergirl. And this is from 1959. All right, this is probably the oldest Silver Age book that I own. So yeah, this is a pretty big deal for me, very big key issue for me. And funny thing about it, how I acquired it is I kind of acquired it accidentally, I think. I remember when I put in a bid for this, it was a best offer for it. It was a very low best offer. Like, I was lowballing the person, and usually when I lowball somebody, I don't mean disrespect. Usually what I mean to do is to I try to negotiate and meet that person somewhere in the middle if they're willing to negotiate. However, I had no intentions of negotiating for this book at that price because I knew that usually books of this caliber, sellers are a lot more stingy and tougher to negotiate down. So I really had no intentions of negotiating for it, and I really honestly didn't even think he would ever accept that offer I made. But to my surprise, he called my bluff and accepted my first offer. And I was like, well, looks like I now own Action Comics 252. So yeah, this has been a very long-term goal for me, and now I do have it. So the book is a very low grade, the cover's detached, and it's a 1.8, which doesn't really bother me too much. I feel that for this book, what bothers me is that there's a little bit of scuffing on Supergirl's eye. Looks like she was shot by Deathstroke in the eye. And it doesn't bother me that much, but it does bother me a little bit. I have seen other copies, like at C2E2, I saw a raw copy where her face was completely scratched out, and I believe the seller wanted like $1,300 for it, and she's like, yeah, it's very cheap because the face is scratched out. And I was like, I don't think it's that cheap. I don't know if you and I have been looking at the same pricing sources. But anyways, this one, it is one that I will be actively looking to upgrade, even if it is just to a 2.0. So I'm very happy to finally own this. This is definitely like one of the hallmarks of my collecting that I've been doing. And yeah, I'm very happy to own Kara Zor-El first appearance. So And thankfully because of the speculation market and how the comic book culture works, that was able to make this happen. I don't think I would be able to own half of these books that I do without the speculation market. Also, I wanted to show you guys another book that I picked up at my LCS, and this was just in the back issue bin, and this is Action Comics 261. This is a 10th center, and some of you might recognize this one as the first appearance of Streaky the Super Cat. So very awesome book. I paid $30 for it, but for me it was totally worth it. Just happy to own this book. The cover is detached and is really busted, but it's there and I'm happy to own it. So honestly, I don't know how the Super Pets got under my radar last year. I felt like that was a very solid speculation for last year, to speculate on the first appearances of the Super Pets, with the Legion of Super Pets coming out, which looks like it's going to be a really fun movie. But yeah, very happy to own this. Very happy to own this. Of course, I think the other big Super Pet appearance is Crypto. But I think Crypto is a more rare book, and it's actually more expensive, I think, at times than Kara Zor-El's first appearance. Just kind of strange, ain't it? But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I want to share my books, and I wanted to share my experience of how I was able to get to that. But yeah, man, once again, I thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I got a lot of love on my last video, a lot of new subs. So thank you guys, and welcome. And I will try to keep working on some other interesting videos of certain books I want to show you guys. All right, so you guys take care. All right, peace.